Nah,
We gonna
facts.
leave that with that.
We had a little clique that we started called Bad News.
Rest in
Bad
peace on
News.
them, man.
So
Rest in peace on them.
we had a little clique we started.
Sure,
We
for
was
sure.
rapping, you know, Bad News. It was me, you, K-Rock was a part of that. My guy K-Rock. Shout out to K-Rock.
Yeah, he was honorary.
Honorary member.
Blood
That-
was honorary member.
That
for
was my
sure.
guy, man. But
Nah, that's bro family for
we
shit.
we was hard, man. But the rap shit, bro.
Ass. Where he was from? Where was bro from? Connecticut.
Connecticut, man. So, anyways,
Yeah, East
okay,
Coast,
we're gonna
cocky.
take a quick venture. We're gonna venture off slightly, and I want to break down the culture in Houston and how we all met and what came. So, picture this: anybody who lives in like a suburban area around the world, you know, they gentrifying everything, and they're kind of building these cities out on the outskirts of like your major cities. So Cy-Fair, which was technically Katy at one point, and then they created Cy-Fair. Am I correct?
Nah, see Katy further down.
Katy further down. Okay, well,
Because our neighborhood, that was the last of Houston. You go across the street, you go across Barker Cypress, that becomes Cy-Fair. Our address was Houston,
You're right.
77084 was still
right.
Houston.
You're right. So Cy-Fair was this outskirt city. It was definitely suburban, the epitome of suburban. Like it was like One Tree Hill type shit. You know, like 907. What's the
For shit, we was going to school with niggas driving Escalades and Mustangs and
so
you know what I'm saying?
just to break it down, you got a kid that's fresh out of Kansas City, Missouri. I'm talking about not the outskirts. I came from the bottom of Kansas City, Missouri. You know, I went to the Northeast. I went to Central. I'm from the hood. I'm not glorifying it. I'm telling y'all where I'm from. So you took this kid and you moved him to Cy-Fair, the biggest culture shock you could think of. And I so happened to run into a guy who was also from the bottom of Houston, you know, Southwest, right? Harm Clark.
Yeah, I had moved we moved there from Harlem Clark. That was our first house, but I'm from the Southwest.
Yeah.
Southside, baby, for sure.
So, and you put us in this school with all these white kids and these privileged kids. So you can only imagine how shit went.
Terrorizing.
You can only imagine. So
Terrorizing.
we're not gonna incriminate nobody and we are not going to say too much. But let's just say this was like 2000 what?
2003, maybe.
I say 2002, 2003. That's what I say. Okay, fast forward, when you get locked up?
05.
05. So yeah, 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
I left the summer of 2003, I believe.
Now you left 2000. Damn, you did, yeah. Now you right. So that was like 02.
Yeah, I left the
What we
summer.
talking
I
about,
left
like
the summer,
2002.
and I'm just gonna be brief. I left the summer of 2003, and everybody went to jail when I left.
Facts.
All these niggas went to jail,
Man.
and I ain't talking about no petty sentences.
Free the guys, man.
I'm talking about 10s. Niggas was getting 15s.
35.
Shout out to Josh. He got 40, right?
45.
45. Shout out to Josh. Go ahead and give him his
Football,
flowers.
Man, hey, free Jay Frank, man. Chill him out, go hard, man. Free the guys.
Yeah. So anyways, we was talking the other day, and I was explaining to him that when we were together, like, I'm gonna be clear, J.O. was extremely charismatic when we were young, still is. He was a leader naturally. Like, if he walked, 50 niggas would follow him. That's just how it was. That's just the truth. But me and him had this connection that was like, we knew each other. We've seen each other at eye level. Like, I didn't think I was better than him. He didn't think he was better than me. But we balanced each other out. However, I knew J.O.'s potential. I knew what he was capable of. So I kind of felt like, not necessarily I could pull your strings or nothing crazy, but
No, what you mean you was a nigga I was gonna listen to, and I ain't listening to 2 minutes.
Exactly. So I felt like when I left, I already knew what you was capable of, let me be clear. Like, you was a street nigga, it is what it is, but you still had talent to do whatever you wanted to do, bro. You was extremely charismatic.
Man, I don't even call it, when I be looking back, I don't think we was street niggas, bro. We raised ourselves. Like I said yesterday, we ain't had like, you was moving and getting them. I watched you, I don't know, I ain't gonna call it meet your pops. I watched you form relationship with your dad when we didn't have that.
Yeah.
Everything we learned was outside from you and me. Something we picked up somewhere else. Like, it's a whole different vibe when you got somebody who, a father figure, it ain't gotta be your dad, a father figure, and they guide you and they, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
give you the do's and don'ts. We was making it up as we went along. We made our own rules. Like,
My father was present. I'm not gonna shit on my father, but I think he had his own thing going on. So I don't think he was like the best.
but you can only
parent.
be so present from one state to the next too.
Nah, for sure. I don't think he was the best parent, but I do applaud him for at least trying to, be around me and like do what he could.
Not for shit. What you mean? It was, bro. I was telling you yesterday, the jewels your old man gave me, it just is, man. You can't even script. You can't script stuff like this.
Yeah.
The jewels he giving me, not even knowing where I was gonna end up, not even a full 2 years later, and them jewels like rung true.
Well, now let's rewind. I know we're getting off topic a lot, but you got to realize this conversation, it can go so many ways, man. We got a lot of history.
And it's a long time coming, man. I ain't seen my guy in some years, man. It's really my people.
Nah,
So I really don't fuck around.
I remember sitting in your room on your bed. We watching And One. Pause, by the way. I don't know if some of y'all weirdos out here, but we sitting in the we kids. We watching.
Big pause.
We playing. We watching And One mixtape.
For shit show. We was on that.
I don't know how the conversation veered, but she was like, "Yo, Chief, I know for a fact I'm going to prison."
Damn. Hey, look. Hey, you not lying. My mother, Nina, baby, shout out, man. My mother be telling me like, I don't know what I don't remember saying that type of stuff.
You told me,
I don't
bro.
know
You
what my mom
looked me in my eyes and said, "Bro,
that's cold."
He was like, I'm gonna end up going to prison. I got to. Like my pops went, my uncles went. He was like, I'm ready. Like I'm actually ready to go. I want to experience the type shit. And y'all gotta understand, I am no square by no means, but I ain't want to go to prison. I ain't gonna say it and lie to you. Now my whole family went. My generation was actually the generation that broke the curse of going to prison. My uncles, my fathers, all of them went. So I had it in the back of my mind. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I felt like I would end up making some type of mistakes that would lead me there. But I wasn't like anxious. But he was telling me, we kids, we 15, 16. And he like, bro, I'm gonna end up going to prison. I already know it. He was like, not only am I gonna go, but nigga, I'm gonna take over the motherfucking prison.
I took over.
Like, I'm gonna take over the prison. I'm
free
like,
all the guys, man.
So when I ended up moving to Dallas, my uncles came and got me that summer of 03. They came and got me. I moved to Dallas. We was talking like every week, keeping in contact. He was kind of telling me some of the things y'all was doing. I don't want to incriminate nobody. Y'all niggas wasn't living right.
What you mean? I already did my time for that. Ain't no
Well, you could tell. I don't want you tell the people.
I'm not gonna tell them nothing. That's the past, and we was young.
Y'all was making some crazy choices.
For shit show.
Y'all was making some crazy
trying to
choices. Y'all was trying to eat.
Figure it out. Because you gotta think where we was placed, and you gonna want what you see around you. Because when coming from where I was coming from, I didn't even know we didn't have nothing.
Nah,
it wasn't nothing wrong.
You don't know
that.
that.
I love my childhood.
Nah, that's funny.
Where I'm from.
You don't know what you don't have until you're around people that have.
For sure, and they got it way.
You gotta realize even though we lived in South Fair, which is a predominantly, I don't think it's predominantly white no more. At the time, it was almost predominantly white, and everybody they were the haves. They had things, they had nice houses, cars, their kids were taken care of. They had resources. They were doing great, and these were our peers. So I'm looking at a nigga who I go to school with. I'm seeing him in new Jordans, new shoes, new clothes. He driving off in a Lex, and when he go home, nigga, we walking home. We sharing clothes.
We swapping units. He rock it Monday. I'm talking about I put the remix on and throw a different pair of shoes, got a different hat, and I'm wearing it Thursday, and we running it. Dare niggas
niggas thinking we so fly. I'm like, y'all just don't realize JL had these pants on 2 days ago.
Come on, man.
But hey, it is what it is.
I'm not nearby joking either.
So I can understand why some of the choices y'all made, because y'all peers was like living good and shit. Niggas going home to different circumstances.
Different situations, man.
So anyways, when I moved to Dallas, I was getting calls about kind of how y'all was moving. And I always say that had I stayed in Houston, I ultimately would have ended up in prison. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been doing some of the same things. And it's not because I'm a follower, because I've never been a follower. I've always done my own thing.
What you mean?
But we was
you
brothers.
gonna rock with your with your people.
We was brothers, and we was sharing the same experiences.
But to combat it, I said it yesterday, you to balance it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You to balance it out. Like, because how we we just went a little too wild. You know what I'm saying? Just a little too wild, man. We to turn it down just a notch or two, man.
Yeah.
It's, man, in the game, just a minute, and you could have made it home or you didn't make it home. It's always a gamble. You never know when your time will be gonna crap out. You know what I'm saying? You're just supposed to take your lick and not speak on it.
Yeah.
You know, you just supposed to take your lick, like how we took our lick back then. That actually meant something.
To be clear, everybody that I considered a friend at that time went to prison or got some type of time. Like, I'm talking about all my friends. Like, so that was
Facts.
crazy to me. So I'm not just talking about
Facts.
a handful of people. I'm talking about everybody that I knew pretty much.
And we not doing no rep cap.
Yeah,
All
like
this
they
shit
all
is
went and did some serious
all
time.
this
man.
shit is
And I used to get calls
documented.
about this nigga in jail because, you know, you go to the county first. And they was calling me like, man, J.O. running this motherfucking tank. He running the whole
Hey,
tank.
yo, we was young
I'm like,
tank.
nah, man, that's crazy.
From 3rd floor to 7th floor.
Yeah.
We going down through but it's like, and like the way we talk, it might sound like, cause they're not glorifying or trying
Under no
to big chest or
circumstance.
cap. This is literally, we treat it like a sport.
Yeah.
Just like hooping. You want to play hard. So I'm in here, man, we gonna play hard. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I ain't coming and I got people I gotta answer to when I get home. I gotta leave how I came. Like
Yeah.
my dad and my grandfather, and I gotta make it home to these people. My grandfather's a war vet.
Yeah.
He not trying to hear none of that. Oh, you made that decision, you bumped your head. Now you gotta stand on your business. Like,
Yeah.
I stood on my business too.
Nah, that's real. Like,
Just
again,
trying to
we're not
stand on
glorifying
business in a
nothing. We're
different
just
way.
really telling the story, you know, because
Cause we ain't doing that no more.
under no circumstances. But, so
Freedom.
you ended up, you know, catching a little case, doing your time. How long was you in prison?
I did 5 on the 6.
5 on the 6, yeah.
My co-defendant.
I was yelling free J.O. on every song I had, man. Niggas was getting tired of me after a while.
Man, see, I ain't get to hear the songs, but nigga, them pictures,
Yeah.
them pit like, what you mean? Niggas like, man, you got niggas. I'm shocked. I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, free me, nigga, till I get home. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we had
Man,
the
that
shit
meant the
back then, you know, the spray paint was hard, nigga. We spray paint our shirts, free J.O. I got niggas that don't even know you spray paint their shirts, putting free
still
J.O.
got
on
the
it.
pictures. I ain't gonna lie
so
to you.
We was going hard,
Still
man.
got the pictures.
We was going hard. So anyways, you ended up getting out, and to my knowledge, you kind of, or to this day, I can say you're associated with the mob a
Johnny.
little bit.
Man, yeah, that's family for shit show.
Yeah, so you're
That's family
associated
for
with the
shit
mob a
show.
little bit. How you feel about what's going on with them? Well, what was you about to say?
Man, how I feel about them, I feel like it's a new day and age, and it's the internet, and it's, you know what I'm saying? It's way less respect, and it's way safer too.
Yeah.
So, not to say anybody in danger, nothing, but it's like it's a new day and age, and everybody got an opinion, everybody got something to say. It's no way for you to win that type of battle.
Yeah.
So, and just, you know, trying, but when you in that lane, and when you in that celebrity and clout, and everybody chasing it, and everybody willing to do whatever and say whatever for clout, like the game just changing. And I think with the old man, I think with James Prince, CEO, the founder of music down here for Texas and the South.
Definitely.
I think anybody in the South who would talk outside of their neck or be disrespectful is kind of out of line. Like I ain't no yes man by no means. So if it's right, it's right, if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah.
But it's just like how we was brought up. Like, you respect your elders, bro.
You feel like Jay Prince has done enough to garner a certain level of
Man,
respect?
I wouldn't care if the man slipped and fell on the banana like me. Like, you're not finna catch me laughing. That's not funny.
So
to
let me
He
play
one of the
devil's advocate.
He a founder.
Definitely. Let me play devil's advocate. So an incident took place, and a lot of people are saying it happened under his watch. So they feel like he's responsible, and they feel like the way he's handling it on the outside, we don't know what's going on internally, but on the outside looking in, it seems as if he's not handling it the right way, and he's not as empathetic as he could be. That's what's being portrayed, at least.
All right.
So you saying he's the forefather, and he's a pioneer, definitely. I never argue against that. He's still human. He can make mistakes.
For shit show.
So how you feel about the criticism he's receiving?
I feel like it's entertainment.
Yeah, I give you that.
And it's sad too to say that, because somebody lost their life.
Yeah.
And that's never supposed to be entertainment. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Unless you're a gladiator. And for y'all, for them to make it to that level and for you to lose your life like that is really, really just tragic.
definitely.
I, the the man is human. And I don't care if it was on his watch, he's still not God. You can't stop no bullet.
Nah, that's real.
Once the shot's fired, I don't care what your name is,
Nah, that's
can't
real.
stop no
Now,
bullet.
my thing is, I agree with you. Now, after
Especially if you're not there. Because we talking about a
he
50,
wasn't there,
we talking about an older man who was
Yeah.
really probably somewhat sleep.
he was
You
in his
dig
bed.
what
He
I'm
was watching.
saying? Come on, man.
Nah, he was definitely watching the story.
Come on now.
He was in the crib watching the soaps.
Come on.
So, but then again, like, okay, I try to be fair because you just sat here and gave this man a lot of credit that he deserves. Because I
Yeah,
agree
I
with
ain't
you.
give it to him. This
He earned it.
documented.
He earned it. So I do feel like if you are Jay Prince, the founder, this guy who has built up enough respect to do basically whatever around these parts, at least in Texas, Houston to be exact, you know. On the outside, I'm gonna keep saying on the outside looking in because I really don't know. For all I know, these niggas is all friends. They all
Respect.
dapping and, you know, for all I know, it ain't even no real issue. But on the outside looking in, it just seems as if he didn't handle it the right way, you know. That's all. Now, I'm not saying what happened to Takeoff, rest in peace,
Rest in peace, that man.
could not have been prevented, or
I
like you
think-
said, he not God.
I
But
think the best way with that type of stuff is, man, it's entertainment now.
yeah,
So you can't, I can't be invested in a 3-minute clip and I wasn't there.
exactly.
And people acting like who's another? Okay, say a Jay-Z, say a Rick Ross, or say any one of these big CEO got the bread, all the millions and all that, right? Say any one of these people and it looks like they run a section, right?
Yeah,
Because nobody runs no section, right? Because Houston is big. Man, we talking about, man, 50 years, they do music.
Yeah.
They make money off shows and Drakes and all this, bro. They not,
so the check-in,
it's not,
the check-in,
you don't have to check. I'm outside. Like, hey man, you wanna come to the city and move around and you wanna not even feel safe, man. You wanna move through the city and you wanna know where the hot spots, the
Yeah.
food at, the women at, the this and that,
So
man.
it's more
hit
so
my
like a
line, and it's
guide.
it's a relationship. That's what
Okay.
it is. I didn't check in when I came to fuck with you. We family.
No,
I never feel like you little dog and me and I'm in your backyard
yeah,
maneuvering. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I? That's stupid.
yeah,
When I'm in California, I tap in with Juice and Boo. This is my family. I call them, we chop it up, man. How your family doing? Yeah, nah, my people good. What's up, man? Just chasing the bag. Man, you seen on the Instagram? Yeah, Instagram crazy. We keep it moving. Man, I'm coming out there next summer, man. Come on.
yeah,
I'm talking about so much love, so much love. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to go to the airport. I'm looking for my bags. I'm with my bags, man. The bags in the car, blood. You good? Come on.
yeah,
That's love. It's not. I'm not checking in. I'm not no. They don't look at me like I'm no little dog.
yeah,
The next weekend they come to Houston. We in Seaside with Junior. We cutting up and having a good time.
yeah.
Niggas made it home safe to their babies. That's told. Whatever you call it, checking in, tapping in. Hey man, you better play it smart because Houston might not have the name they think it's cars and it's diamonds and it's everything shining. Hey man, it's grimy just like a California. It's grimy just like a Chicago.
Yeah, for sure.
You got Chicago niggas out there. You got California niggas out there. What you mean? Like,
It's a hot
I'ma
city.
tap in when I go. You know.
It's a hot city, so yeah, niggas go gravitate.
Come on,
towards-
man. I'ma tap in when I go, man.
And when I say
you
hot, I
mean?
don't mean in a bad way. I mean like it's a popular place to be at. It's a desirable city. Houston is.